You're watching the Manila Times News Prime. Today is October 6. Our top story. President Marcos says resigning does not absolve an individual from accountability. The president made the statement amid corruption issues in the government's infrastructure projects. In the latest episode of the president's online program called the BBM Podcast, he says a great deal of damage to people's lives has been caused by anomalous flood control projects. No specific names were mentioned, but two of Marcos's known political allies, his cousin and former Speaker Martin Romualdez and former Congressman Zaldy Co, have recently resigned from their posts amid the corruption scandal. 25 overseas Filipino workers, or OFWs, are in death row. This was revealed by Migrant Workers Secretary Hans Leo Kakdak. He says they have been working to hold the executions at bay. He added that the number of OFWs facing the death penalty has been reduced. It used to be 50 to 60, according to Kakdak. Damage to roads and bridges affected by the earthquake in Cebu has climbed to 2.5 billion pesos. Public Works Secretary Vince Dizon says that amount is expected to rise further. Assessments on schools and hospitals are still ongoing. Dizon says the rehabilitation of damaged infrastructure have already started. Dizon cited the Bogo City Provincial Hospital, which sustained major damages in its critical facilities, such as the emergency, operating, and delivery rooms. And finally, SSS members affected by the earthquake in Cebu can now apply for a calamity loan. The SSS says new guidelines are in place to allow the agency to quickly provide financial support for the affected members. Earthquake victims who are SSS members can apply for a loan of up to 20,000 pesos. The loan will have lowered interest rate of 7% per annum. However, there are several major requirements for a member to qualify for the calamity loan. One of these is that a member's residence or place of work must be in an area declared under a state of calamity. SSS members affected by the recent typhoons can also apply for a loan. That's all for now on the Manila Times News Prime. For more news and information, read the Manila Times on print. Subscribe to our digital edition or log on to www.manilatimes.net. Remember to stay safe, stay informed, and stay connected. I'm Ezra Abad Raya, sitting in for Michael Ang. Good night.